Welcome to Red Light Methods Group Power Plate class. Go ahead and grab an exercise mat that's hanging on the wall, and then grab one set of dumbbells and head to your power plate. As long as you're cleared to jog or run, then you're medically cleared to do a power plate class. If you want to take it easy, we have stools all throughout the studio. Go ahead and grab a stool and pull it up to the power plate. And that's an option. If you just want to hang out on the stool and place your feet on the power plate, you could follow along that way, and it's going to be your most gentle option. So always listen to your body, honor your body, and we give lots of options and modifications throughout class. All right, you guys, so the power plate has 3 different levels of vibration. I encourage you to start on the relaxed setting because that is the nicest, most gentle setting. The next setting is strength, and that's an intermediate level. It has a slightly stronger vibration. And the most intense setting is the massage setting, and that one's very intense on the vibration. So it's really important that you listen to your body, you start off slow, and we gradually increase the intensity of your classes. So we want you to stay safe and to get strong in a healthy way and work within your means. All right, have an awesome class, you guys. Welcome to Stretch Method Class 20. We're going to need a box for this class. All right, so start with your hand pad. We're going to place our hand pad on top of our power plate. Awesome. And then we're going to locate our remote, and the top button by the metal hardware is what you want to press. So press repeat. Then we're going to come into an upside down letter V stretch. Our feet are close to the power plate, and we're just getting a nice big stretch here. And then bend your knees and then stretch. So we're just kind of walking it out here in a forward fold. Use your breath. Bend the knees and stretch. So we're bending and stretching, just starting to loosen up that body, allowing those micro vibrations to really stretch. You can bend and lower some, and then come back into that forward fold and stretch. Nice, just walking the feet around. Reach the left leg up high, bend the left knee. And then we're going to take our left leg in, place it on top of the power plate, and then grab your remote or press the button and press repeat. So our left leg is on the power plate. We're going to move our hands to the inside and keep that left leg out. Rotate your left arm up for a nice big stretch here. Use your breath. You can do any kind of arm gesture or movement here that feels good for you. Awesome. Feel free to bring that arm back down to center if that feels good. We're just moving into that hip flexor stretch. Nice, deep breathing. Go ahead and take the hand down, move the foot back, come back into an upside down letter V, press the repeat button. Awesome. Back into our upside down letter V. Our head and neck are completely relaxed upside down here. We can bend our knees. Going into prancing, bend one knee in as the other heel draws down. Bend the knees, come into a modified plank with the knees bent, and then back into your upside down letter V. Just any kind of stretchy motions that feel good here. Enjoying those vibrations through our upper body and the hands as we're stretching out those legs. Good. Bend, come down into that kind of modified plank position here. And reach the hips back and up. Now we're going to reach our right leg up high, bend the right knee. And then take your right foot through, place it onto the power plate, grab that remote and press repeat. So we have our right foot between our hands on the power plate. Both hands are on the power plate. Awesome. We're going to extend our right arm up, rotating towards that bent leg. And let's hold here and stretch.
This feels really good. Definitely feeling a nice big stretch through that back left hip flexor. Take the arm down. Move it to the inside of the legs and let that right knee, the bent leg on the power plate, kind of go outward. You can roll onto the lateral edge of the foot and let that knee go out. Just kind of bend and move around. Feel free to do any kind of gestures or arm movements here as we stretch. Nice deep breathing. All right. We're going to take our right foot back, press the repeat button, the top one by the metal hardware, and come into an upside down letter V stretch again. And you can do any kind of movements here, like bending one knee in as the other ankle presses down, or bend both knees and come forward into a modified plank with your knees bent. Going back and forth, reaching those sit bones back and up, and then bending the knees, coming into a modified scooter plank position. Use your breath. Good. Bend into that modified plank and then reach back up. Reach your left leg up high now. Bend that left leg. And then swoop the left leg in, place it on the power plate. We're going to press the repeat button once that left leg's on the power plate. And then we're going to come into a side stretch here. So you're going to adjust so that left leg's turned out, the back leg's planted. The left hand can go either onto the left knee or hold onto the power plate as we stretch our right arm over for a nice side body stretch of the whole right side. Feels really good here. Use your breath. So we're getting some wonderful side body stretching in. Nice deep breathing. All right, we'll take both hands down, take our left leg back, press the repeat button, and come back into your upside down letter V transitional stretch position. Bend the knees, come forward into a little scooter pose, and then reach your sit bones back and up. Go into some prancing here if that feels good, bending one ankle in as the other goes out. You can always take a break at any time if you need to, coming into a rest pose at any time. Awesome. Coming into our little scooter modified plank, knees bent, really getting those micro vibrations, and then reach your right leg back and up, bend the right knee. Awesome. And then we're going to swoop that right leg through between the two hands. Press repeat button. And then we're going to pivot our left standing foot on the mat outward, bend the right knee, and come into that side body stretch. So come up, take your hand to the power plate if you need to, and stretch that left arm over. You can also take your right elbow, place it on the right knee here. Getting a nice side body stretch. It feels really good. Feel free to do any variation with that left arm. It can go up or down. We're definitely stretching the whole left side body. I have a partially torn left rotator cuff, which is why I have my left arm down, but you guys can feel free to keep your left arm overhead here if you'd like. Good. Use your breath. Alrighty. We're going to go ahead and press the repeat button, place both hands back on the power plate, and reach your sit bones back and up for that upside down letter V. Roll onto the balls of your feet, come into plank, lower the hips, look upward into that swan extension stretch, and then curl back into your upside down letter V position. It feels really nice. You can move your feet around as needed, bend those knees, come back into plank. Good. Lower the hips down, spinal extension, look upward. It feels really good. Roll through the feet, come back into your upside down letter V. And we're going to walk our feet closer this time, almost to a forward fold. If you're feeling really flexible, you can place your forearms onto the power plate here. It's a really nice stretch. All right, great job. We're going to roll up to a standing position, press the repeat button, place your left leg onto the power plate. We're going to come into a hamstring stretch here. It'll be dynamic. So we're reaching through the heel, bending the knee forward, leaning forward, round the spine, lift the toes, hamstring stretch. And then lower the foot, bend the knee, come forward to a lunge stretch. Awesome. Hamstring and round the spine. And then come forward to a nice hip flexor stretch. Feel free to hold at any time, whatever stretch feels good for you. You guys are doing awesome in your dynamic hamstring stretch. It feels really good. All right, go ahead and press the repeat button, and we're going to take our hands down into a deeper hamstring stretch. You could take your hands down to the power plate platform or to your ankle or knee, wherever feels comfortable for you. We're reaching our heel forward and our sits bone back. Lift up on your left patella or your left kneecap by engaging your left quadricep muscle group. It feels really nice. Now we're going to bend the knee, come all the way down to a deeper hamstring stretch if you can. If that feels good for you, come even deeper into this stretch. The power plate is so effective in lengthening our muscles. All right, we're going to take that leg down, press repeat on the tower, and then take your right leg up, and we're going to go into our dynamic hamstring stretch on the right side. Good. Lift the toes, round the spine, lower the forefoot, come into more of a lunge stretch. We're going dynamic with that right leg. Bending, coming forward, lifting the hips, and extending the right leg straight, rounding the spine, forward folding. We'll continue here. Use your breath. Awesome job, guys. Alrighty, we're going to keep that leg straight, press the repeat button, and come into a static hamstring stretch. Any variation or expression that your hamstrings will allow, feel free to do. Reaching our toes towards our nose. Our knee is all the way straight on the right side, and we're engaging our right quads to create a bigger stretch in that right hamstring muscle group. Nice deep breathing. Feel free to come onto that back knee if you'd like and extend that right leg all the way straight so you're almost like in a split stretch here. If your body will allow that. Otherwise, stay in the standing hamstring stretch. It's totally up to you. All right, great job, you guys. We're going to take that leg down, come into standing, and grab our box and place the box along the power plate on top of your mat. We're going to have a seat on the box. Extend our legs straight, placing our calves and feet on the power plate and press the repeat button. And we're going to come into a forward fold stretch here. Allow your head to sort of kiss your knees if you can. And then bring your forearms down if that feels comfortable, whatever feels good for you. So we all have different flexibility capabilities, and so just honor your body in this nice seated forward fold on the box. Good, nice deep breathing. Awesome. All right, we're going to go to one side. So bring your left knee bent in, press the repeat button, and then we're going to side stretch over. So our left arm, if your left arm's comfortable, can go over, and we're going to reach our right hand down the right leg. Getting a nice side body stretch and a unilateral side stretch here. You can rotate both hands down as well towards that leg. Great job. Use your breath. Feel free to go into a side stretch to rotation if that feels good for you, or hold whichever one feels better for you and whatever your body's needing right now. Alrighty, we're going to go ahead and switch sides. So extend your left leg straight, bring your right foot towards your left thigh, and then we'll press repeat. Left hand slides down the left leg, and that right arm, if it feels comfortable, can side stretch over here. Good, use your breath. Feel free to rotate both hands down to that leg if you'd like. And as always, pick whichever arm variation feels good for you. You could be arm side stretched over like a rainbow, or you can rotate and take both hands down towards that leg, whatever you prefer. Awesome, you guys. Good job. All right. We're going to take both feet back straight onto the power plate, press the repeat button, and come into a forward fold stretch again. Use your breath. From here, you can also bring your arms back, lift your breastbone, squeeze the shoulders together, extend your spine in the seated position, and then forward stretch again. Do whatever feels good as far as rolling out the neck, going into the mini spinal extension, hands behind, look up. Challenge yourself as you stretch deeper and deeper into the pose. Alrighty, great job. Next, we're going to come onto our belly on top of the box. So you're going to lie down on your belly, place your forearms on the box. We're coming into a modified back extension cobra. Press repeat. So we got our forearms on the box. We're gently looking upward, lifting the breastbone, getting a nice spinal extension. This is a really good position for your back because, again, it's opposite of being in spinal flexion like in a chair. Option to take one arm, reach it back, eyes gaze back, and then rotate and switch. So this is just an option, combining some spinal extension and rotation if you'd like. Or you can just hang out in your modified swan or modified cobra position here. It's up to you. Make the class your own as always. All right, we're going to take our hands back, press back into a child's pose or a rest pose, pressing the repeat button and just coming into a nice stretch here. So our hands and forearms are on the power plate. Then we're going to come into cat back on all fours. Child's pose. Come up into cat back, look up, arch the back, round your spine, and then press back into child's pose. So we're making a dynamic rest pose with cat back. Come back onto all fours if you'd like, and arch the back and round the spine. Or just stay in child's pose. All right, you guys are almost done with your stretch method class. I hope you feel really great today and have an awesome rest of your day. Good job.
Now that class is over, there's spray bottles and towels. Please spray down your mat and equipment and just return your equipment back to where you got it. Have an awesome day.
Red light method has changed my life. Basically, I had mold exposure for 5 years and I had vertigo for 9 months solid with nausea and couldn't work out. And it's the first time in my life I'd gone 9 months without working out. So I found Red Light Gym and started using the red lights. So it helped with not gaining weight during that period, with depression, giving me something to do. If you've ever tried to do a power plate with vertigo, it's a little tricky. I still tried. So if you're thinking about coming to Red Light Method, just do it.
Red light method has changed my life. This is the first year I've ever had encountered sciatica flare-up, and I tried everything. I couldn't sleep more than 2 hours a night, couldn't stand too long, couldn't lay too long, and went to IV nutrition. I did chiropractors, I did acupuncture. Finally, x-rayed, found out I have spinolithiasis, and basically vertebrae pushed forward, pinching on my sciatica. So we started decompression therapy with the chiropractor. Several treatments. My last treatment, I could barely walk out, actually literally crying, walking out of the building, and I was done. I was already a member of Red Light. I recall all of the medical benefits, so I decided to try. So I came in and it alleviated my pain enough to actually stand on the shake plate. Lo and behold, the next morning I woke up and I was able to actually get out of bed unassisted. So 6 treatments later of actual red light with the shake plate, I am at 98% recovery, almost back to myself.
Red light method has changed my life in so many ways. I have always been into natural healing, and I feel like the body can heal itself if given the right tools. And I've been looking for those tools and biohacking and everything. I'm now 40 and I have 5 kids, and I am just tired and worn out, and all of my energy has been depleted from having 5 babies. I have always loved red light therapy. I have a couple devices of my own, but here the devices are so much better. They're medical grade. Mine are good devices, but these ones are even better. They have different wavelengths of red light therapy, and on top of it, the vibration plates, which are right behind me, has been a game changer for me. I'm someone who works out 6-7 days a week. I'm constantly working out. I want to be fit. I want to be healthy, and constantly challenging myself. And I feel like since having all of these babies, I just have not been able to get my body back to where I wanted it to be. And the red light therapy has helped, but the vibration plates have really helped with draining my lymphatic system. And I've done so much more research on the drainage pathways, and lymphatic is one of my hiccups in my health journey. Standing on these vibration plates has helped me tone my muscles so much better. I've always been flexible, but I'm way more flexible, or I'm gaining that flexibility back. I just feel overall so much healthier, and it's because of the combination of combining exercise with the vibration plates and the red light therapy. All of it has just really helped me in so many ways.